This week's Hack College podcast is sponsored by Radar.net and Impressor.
Hello, welcome to the Hack College podcast. The Hack College podcast is a supplement to HackCollege.com, a life hacking blog for and by college students. I'm Chris Lazinski.
And I'm Kelly Sutton, reminding you to work smarter and not harder. Today
Did I
is
not say that?
April 11th, Friday, and we're recording in the same old place with some cool new lights. And yeah,
The
Chris,
23rd episode, you forgot that part.
23rd episode.
If my nose just starts running down my face, Kelly will Photoshop it out.
Yeah, or After Effects it out, yeah. It's because we were at this crazy party last night. Not that crazy, but a friend's birthday party, and we were like all
It's 21st.
21st as well. Everyone's turning 21.
Yep.
And like there were just like so many like
Allergens.
so many allergens in there.
There was hookah and cats and dust. It was awful. And it got me sick, basically. I just woke up this morning with a nasal infection kind of thing.
I woke up this morning with German class.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, topics this week. We're going to talk about some posts that we got.
Yeah.
We wrote this week, just some like rantish posts. Then we have a new segment called Scott2K. Look out for that. Third, we have a little mini debate about
It's not going to be much of a debate. No, it's going to be a good debate.
It'll be a good debate about whether or not students should blog. Fourth up, we have our friend Jordan, just like talking about like a little service that he found again. And then fifth, we got a little something called 10 by 5, which I'm putting on. I'll explain it. You'll understand it. Sixth and seventh, we got our sponsorships. And finally, we have a follow-up to a reader comment, or a reader follow-up comment.
Email.
Something like that. You'll figure it out.
Okay.
So first off, posts this week.
I made one first about technology on college campuses. It's kind of more for college campuses in general and not really for students specifically or whatever. I don't know. Basically, I argued that technology, just for the sake of having it on a college campus, is worthwhile just this new like Web 2.0 stuff, because I think our campus is pretty stagnant.
Yes. As
far as technology is concerned, though they did just start these things called ITAs, who are like people who try to help push things forward.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I want to hear about other people's schools and like if they're throwing around wikis at like your School of Film and Television, or if they're if teachers are podcasting lectures. Like if you have teachers that you don't even go to their classes, that'd be remarkable, I think. That's probably why Swanson is so interested in learning about podcasting, so that he can just...
He
can get tenured and get that.
We have this professor that jokes about once he gets tenured, he's just going to like videotape himself like giving lectures, and then like a TA will just like roll a TV into a classroom, and that'll be...
Yeah, and he wants to have like pre-recordings of like typical social situations, like, hey, how's it going? So that when the TA is like rolling the class and people say, hi, Charles, he can just be on the screen and responding.
Yeah.
Office hours are going to be tricky with that, I think.
Yeah, a little bit. You might have to just like pre-select like a tape. There will just be like 8 different questions you can ask, and you just like pick out the
like
tape.
Like a DVD, maybe. With a menu.
Yeah, and I find that interesting because like that seems like a complete 180 degree on like what you've usually been as far as, and even me is...
Yeah.
We hate technology for the sake of technology, generally, just because it's like, oh, do we really need a social network that aggregates all of the meta-social networks, which also aggregates all of the social networks? I mean, it's like how much of this do you actually need?
Ooh, yeah, so I kind of overlooked, I guess, really stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
Like the class is just like, we're going to have a social network for this class.
Yeah. Something awesome that came up today when I was watching the show Pop Siren, because they were interviewing someone from Ning.com, which allows you to just like make your own social networks. Because I'm working on the Crimson Circle website, which is this service organization thecrimsoncircle.org. Please don't judge its web design. I've just been like band-aiding it. Anyway, I was like, hey, my job would be so much easier if we just made like a Crimson Circle like social network, and it was just the members of Crimson. We'd have like a calendar, we'd have like photos, we'd have member pages. I mean, it would all like work together.
Yeah, but nobody would ever use it.
Well, I would just replace the current website with that.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I don't know about that. But anyway, one of the phrases that I really liked from your article was, if you throw a wiki at it, students will catch it. That was really good. That was really good.
Because like there's this like throw a wiki at it is like a quote thing. I tried to find the source of that, but it's just like a general, maybe even we coined it.
Did we hear that at Miami? I want to say we heard it at Miami or something.
Yeah, or like at a presentation. But it was just basically like that lots of, like especially when wikis started first taking off, lots of people would just say like, oh, sales are down? Wiki, you know?
Corporate wiki.
Yeah, you know, like, that's the throw a wiki at it mentality.
Yeah.
Which we still have, like, I don't want to say anything about people throwing wikis at it, because you know which example I was about to say?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Maybe. And I think HackCollege just crashed. Balls. That sounds exciting.
Whoa.
Yeah, HackCollege is down. Or
really?
Or the wireless just sucks. God, the wireless is so bad here.
Yeah, let me try it on my iPhone.
Yeah, so anyway, I also wrote a post this week that was rantish. It went online earlier today. It was called Petri Dish Universities, and it was just kind of a reaction to like degrees in general kind of being worth less and less each day, and people graduating and figuring out that they're not only does their GPA not matter as much as they thought it did, but their degrees don't matter as much as they thought it did.
It's working for me.
Damn it. Must just be the wireless.
Want to explain the Petri dish concept?
Yes, the Petri dish concept is like, it's just kind of a rhetorical question. Whoops. That like, what if rather than like you went to like a university and like you picked what you want and you like stuck on that like track, you were just like in university to learn and like experiment with like different ideas, like the whole like thing of like HackCollege would fall into one of those ideas, and I mean, I guess if you go to like an easier school or an easy school, like stuff like that is a little bit, maybe you just have more free time because you're not spending it on homework and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can easily see like about 18 different holes in the argument.
But what is the Petri dish?
The Petri dish is like, you're like a single like bacterial cell, just like in a Petri dish, a.k.a. the university, and like you're just there to grow, not necessarily to.
You should have like an antithesis, like the Petri dish is the ideal university, and then the other thing, like is the railroad track, is the other university.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's that. Check them out. Tell us what you think.
What we got next?
Ooh,
get excited.
Yes. The next segment is a new segment that we're gonna we're going to debut here.
Yeah, right now.
And it's called Scott2K, and it's our friend and cameraman Scott Rowan talking about some really cool and innovative new technology. Check it out.
Yeah, we got some like cool how-tos from Scott. Go ahead.
Hello everyone, I'm Scott Davidson, and welcome to Scott2K, the portion of HackCollege.com where I explain to you, the viewer, tips and tricks about technology. Today's topic is the internet. For those who don't know what the internet is, it's a vast web of interconnected computers across the world. It's a great way to share information and to receive information from all around.